They're going to release Psychotropic Overload, 5,000 Blu Ray, and I think 500 to 1,000 VHS. Like, are you boys out of your goddamn mind? Your goddamn mind. But I've never been a huge fan of the film. It's a first effort. I like the short. The short was interesting that I based the feature on. The feature, it's got interesting characteristics. What it does, which I would advise any filmmaker, when you're making a movie, the most important thing to do, in my opinion, is to have a specific and unique vision to yourself, your own style. You can I ripped off tons of stuff from like Oliver Stone, and it's a lot like Todd Haynes' Poison, which I hadn't seen yet at that time, but I was borrowing a lot of the media mixing techniques of Oliver Stone and JFK. And Psychotropic came out around the same time as Natural Born Killers, which Matt Seitz made note of. He was at the Dallas Observer when the film came out. I was in Dallas the same time he was, in the mid 90s. And, he gave it a really cool review. I mean, obviously, he didn't like it much either, and it's got a lot of problems, but I mean, this means like real eyeballs, and, it is a little embarrassing because it's not the one thing that Psychotropic has. Is people can just say, well, whatever you think of it, it does have something, and that's, to me, that's the whole thing. That's why now, years later, elite, top-notch distributor of physical media, specializing more, I guess, in the cult horror vein, thriller, low budget, not always low budget, but, unique, interesting, out of the way kind of films. They do an amazing job, and it's going to mean eyeballs, and, just grateful to all those guys. And I'm, just introducing this. I'm going to do a lot of supplemental stuff to add to the Blu-ray, but I just wanted to let people know, Psychotropic Overload, there's not a release date yet. I have to do a lot of supplemental stuff, but pretty exciting.